This meeting of the East Ridge Planning Commission will come to order for October the 3rd, 2022. And can we start with a roll call, please, Ms. Middleton?
Chairperson Chauncey, Vice Chairperson Tuggle,
Here.
Commission Member Cornelius,
Here.
Commission Member Howe,
Here.
Commission Member Miller.
Here.
Okay, thank you. And the next thing is approval of the minutes from the September 7th, 2022 meeting, our previous meeting. Hope everybody's had a chance to review it. And I will entertain a motion to approve as provided.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion to approve and a second. Roll call, please.
Commission Member Cornelius,
Yes.
Commission Member Howe,
Yes.
Commission Member Miller,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Tuggle.
Yes. Okay, the only item on our agenda this evening is new business, which is the request of ASA Engineering to rezone the property located at 9 Franklin Place, tax map ID number 156MA004, from R1 Residential District to R2 Duplex District. Mr. Howell?
Good evening, everyone. So there is no recent zoning history for this site. There were approximately 7 houses on the Franklin Place Road. All but one are single-family dwellings. One is a duplex that is adjacent to the proposed parcel to be rezoned, which is basically a legal non-conforming structure to its location. Additional duplexes can be found on the Beechwood Lane and further down on Poindexter Avenue. If approved, this proposed rezone would not necessarily introduce two-family residential uses to the area, being there is a legal non-conforming duplex to the south, but it would, however, introduce spot zoning to the area.
Thank you, sir. Does staff have a recommendation?
I would recommend not to approve.
And is there an applicant present? Anybody who would like to speak on behalf of the request? Seeing none, is there anybody opposed who would like to speak? Not seeing anyone. Is there a motion to discuss or approve or reject?
I have a motion to discuss.
Okay.
I guess you wouldn't approve it, Mike. Why? I'm sorry.
Second.
There we go. All right, if you'd like to discuss.
Sorry.
You said you wouldn't approve it?
I wouldn't staff recommendation based, because this would strictly be a spot zone. I mean, we would never know if the house that sits adjacent to this, if a lender was ever involved, or they came back and said, hey, you know what, to approve a lending fee on this or whatever approval, you would have to have this rezoned to its, being that it is a non-conforming duplex, to an R2 zone.
Right.
And now this parcel being vacant, you would introduce that, basically that catalyst to create, another R2 to come into this area as well.
I kind of agree with you on that, because the compatibility with adjacent land uses, everything around that property is all single-family.
Everything is, and like we.
Except for the one duplex across Caddy Corner, but you said that's non-conforming.
Yes, so the parcel itself, this one here, the duplex itself sets to the south of this one, so there's one adjacent to this parcel. And
That's
like,
non-conforming.
that's non-conforming, and it can continue to stay non-conforming as long as it,
As long as it's not 50% demolished or whatever, then it has to revert back to single-family.
That's correct. So if it ever sustained any damage in excess of 50% or less than 50%, right, now you're following the zoning regulation rules, basically stating, if it exceeded 50%, it'll have to conform to the district it's in, which is a single-family home. Now, if it was less than 50%, you have 1 year to repair it.
Right.
And keep its non-conforming status.
We have 1 year.
1 year for a non-conforming
Got it.
status, yes.
Okay.
Or if it's set vacant for over 180 days, there again, it would revert back to R1 status.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And I'm all for increasing density, but not in an island surrounded by R1. I mean, I do think we need to increase density as a city to grow, but we should go by extending like we have been, through corridors that call for more density. I just drove by it, and it is single-family houses, basically, or things that look like single-family houses, and then this plot, so. Any other discussion? All right, I'll entertain a motion either way.
Make a motion to reject.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to reject. And roll call, please.
Commissioner-member Cornelius,
Reject, nay.
Commissioner-member Howell. Well.
Motion was to reject.
So yes to
so yes,
reject.
you vote yes.
Yay.
Reject over here, my bad.
So that's a yes,
Caucasian.
right?
Yes to reject.
Okay. Commissioner-member Howell,
Yay. Yes.
Commissioner-member Miller,
Yes?
Vice Chairperson Tuggle.
Yes. All right, that's the end of our new business, and we will adjourn.
Thank you.
I got up here and I didn't have a